What's up, everybody? So I'm just gathering a few things for tonight. Looks like we got 6 in here already. RC Alaska, Paul McNeil, how you guys doing? CVO, what's up, buddy? Good to see you all in here tonight. All right. Hopefully you guys got some flying in this week. It's been beautiful here all day, but lots of rain and wind. I shouldn't say lots of rain. We got rain overnight. It hasn't been too bad today, but the wind's been ridiculous. Couldn't even get out and fly today like I hoped, but Michael, what's up, buddy? Mr. Reitza. Good to see everybody in here tonight. Spence, what's up, buddy? Sorry, I missed y'all last week. We planned on going live from BHam Jam and got rained out. It was pouring so hard there was like no point of going on. I was going to, but if I would have went on underneath that metal building, you guys would have never have heard me. So by the time I got back to our buddy's house to get it set up, it was already past midnight, and unfortunately just couldn't make it. But I saved what we were going to build on the show last weekend and have some shenanigans for tonight. So yeah, we should have some fun. Anyhow, any cool new planes come out that I missed this week? I meant to look and didn't even see. I saw Horizon came out with like a NASCAR or something weird. Looks kind of neat. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it doesn't look like any new planes from Horizon this week. Maybe we'll get something new next week. Oop, come on. Just trying to cycle through here real quick. They're still doing the soar into savings, it looks like. Neffy's next week, Michael? Really? Did I look at that wrong? I thought it was the end of May that Neffy was. Let me look here real fast. Well, shoot, now I can't find my own darn post. I just posted the dates. Hold on a second. I saved it somewhere. Yeah, Neffy isn't until May 31st. May 31st to June 2nd. So you got time. Yeah, no, it's not until the end of the month, buddy. Yeah, it's May 31st to June 2nd. Yeah, I'd be nervous there for a second. I was like, oh boy. I thought I screwed up and looked at it wrong. Yeah, so you got time. And then the event before, they're doing an event before that, but it's like just the weekend before, it's like a little get together of like everything. It's not, I don't know if it's like an official event or just like the actual RC club that flies down there in Muncie doing it or what, but should be pretty cool. All right. Man, Brian Chambers, you got that right, dude. It is definitely flying by. Definitely flying by. We had our little guy December 22nd, and it feels like I blinked and he's already 4 months old. It's pretty nuts. Wish it would slow down a little bit. Wish the weather would get less windy and the time would slow down a little bit. Oh yeah, it was a blast last time. Yeah, Neffy's always a good time. It's really relaxed and kind of chill time. It's fun. Eddie K, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I like Nephi. Nephi's one of my favorite events, and Bigfoot is one of my favorite events. Those are probably my two favorite of the year. I'm trying to debate whether to go to RC Fest or down to Jet Jam this year. I haven't been back to Jet Jam since like I think 2020 was the last time I went. It's been 3 or 4 years now because the one year we went down there, they kind of ruined it for us. You can't fly at night, and there's a bunch of Nazis controlling everything. It's ridiculous. It's hard to have a good time at that event, but I heard it's like a lot more chill now, and you can actually fly at night and have some fun. So I'm trying to debate. And RC Fest is always a good time, but now they're not letting anybody fly there except like Horizon Team pilots. So we'll see how that all goes. Big Jim, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Bigfoot. Can't wait for that one. Actually, I can because time's like going by pretty quick. I want to enjoy the summer. Bigfoot's in fall, so. But yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, Brian Chambers, you got that right, man. Hourglass in front of me for sure. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is our first one, but figured after 12 and a half years we might as well have one. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, Nephi's awesome. Yeah, you can. It's real chill. You all park next to each other, all party together. The nighttime crowd is pretty fun. Have a lot of the peanut gallery telling you to do stupid stuff at night, which is fun. But yeah, I got some shenanigans for that. I'm excited for it. BHam Jam was fun this year. I wanted to go live from down there really bad on Saturday, but man, this storm came up and it rained and rained and rained. It kind of sucked for that, but yeah, always next year and always Bigfoot. So yeah, it was fun though. Did quite a bit of flying. I wrecked my Eurofighter unfortunately because I LVC'd it. The worst part was is I had the damn thing on the ground and didn't like how fast. It was hard to hear. There's a lot of gassers and turbines flying, so it was kind of hard to hear. I came in real hot, and I was like, oh, I'm going to roll off the runway. Punched it to go around because I thought I had plenty of time left. I didn't. I did my classic LVC. Totally my fault, but it's not too bad. I ripped the nose wheel out, broke one of the canards off, and wingtip. All fixable, and a gear door. All fixable stuff, not too bad, but it was the first flight with it down there and the burner in it, and I biffed it though. I was kind of mad about that, but it happens. Picked up a really badass S-Back 342 though. I should have downloaded a picture on here to show you guys, but I already got 3 flights on it. Flies awesome. Kept having it like kind of chug out on me and stuff in the air, and then it would like kick back and couldn't figure out what was going on with it the third flight. And then I looked, and the clunk, whoever had it before me put the clunk in maybe just a little bit too much fuel line on it, and it's getting stuck in corners. So I figured out what the issue was on that. So I got to tear that apart this week so I can get it back up in the air. But got my big Stuka fired up today and ran a tank of gas through that. So I'm hoping, praying, Tuesday is supposed to be lighter winds, so I'm hoping Tuesday I'll get that out and fly it, give it a maiden on it. But we shall see. Yeah, DK, I can't wait for Bigfoot either, man. Bigfoot is always a blast. It's huge. It's a big event. But man, I tell you, our buddy Scott really puts on a hell of a show. Even BHam Jam, for being a smaller event, is a really fun show. But Bigfoot, that's when things get really awesome. Usually there's real flyovers with real aircraft. The real Bigfoot flew in last year. I mean, it's badass. Ali Baczynski will be there. He was at BHam Jam flying as usual, putting on a good show. My favorite's watching him fly those damn gliders. It's pretty neat. He's really good at his management, his airspeed management. But yeah, Cougar snow cones at Bigfoot. Yeah, nothing wrong with those. I love those things. That hot dog guy that was there a couple of years ago or a year ago. Yeah, it was last year I came finally back to it. Those hot dogs are pretty darn good too. The Mexican food was pretty cool, killer this year though. At BHam Jam, I was digging that. The burritos were massive. Yeah, it was a good time though. Not too much carnage this year. I flew my little micro Draco through like the fence and the flagpole, right side up. Then Peanut Gallery got to me, Garrett. And he's like, do it inverted. I did it inverted and smacked right into the damn post and broke that. But I'll fix that. It just needs a prop and a little couple pieces put back on. Oh, dude, the apple pies. Oh, man, you got that right, Michael. Yeah, she made, what was it? She made like apple fritter or something this last, for BHam Jam. I can't remember what it was. And homemade spaghetti. It was bomb. Tim Smith, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Anyhow, let me grab one more beverage, and then we'll get into building this P-51. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Oh. Alrighty. Greg Beeman, how you doing, man? Nice to see you tonight. Alright. So I got this FMS P-51 behind me. I had Jeremy at Model Box down there in Birmingham order it in for me. Wanted to build it at the show, but didn't get time to. I ended up flying a little bit too much, and then by the time nighttime came around to build it on the show, we got rained out, like I said. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into it and start building this. Oh, excuse me, bad boy. It's a really big box. Oop. Jeez Louise. Nope. See him doing pretty good on that so far. It's always good to have coming through the box at you. Holy smokes. Whew. All right. So yeah, this is the 1700 P-51. Let's see. CBO said, Michael, you have the 1700 P-51. I have heard it's underpowered. Yeah, I heard it's not a speed demon myself. A couple guys saw me pick this up when I was down there. They told me that as well. Michael said, yes, I do, David. It flies very scaled. It's a Mustang, not a jet, and flies just like a Mustang. You can always change the motor, but the way it comes is just fine for me. Yeah, I'm curious to see how it does myself. I'm pretty pumped up. I've wanted this for a long, long time, and they've been out of stock forever. So when I saw them come back in stock, I hurried up and I actually contacted Scott, and he hit up Jeremy for me and had him order it in for me before they went out. I don't know if they're still in stock or not. I'll have to look. But another thing that turned me on to this one too is it doesn't have that stupid reflex gyro in it or whatever the hell that thing is. So, oop. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it's still in stock for now. They usually go pretty quick. I'd love to have the big FMS Corsair too. I'd love to have that one as my next one, but Ryan had it, and he had to upgrade the ESC and the motor and all this other crap. I think he made it 8S. I can't remember for sure, but that thing was really underpowered. That thing was slow. I think they sent him new props for it too, or so I can't remember exactly everything. It's been so long now, but. Craig Beeman said mine had a 360 kV motor, poor fit, flew nice, minor prop mod, sold it while I had the chance. Fred Barron, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Michael, I noticed that. I took it out of the box down there to check it out, and yeah, I couldn't, there's like literally a lot of, for this being a plug and play, there's a lot of assembly on it as far as having to screw in all the control horns and all that jazz. I was kind of upset because, so when I got this thing, I'll show you real quick. It's nothing. It's not like a deal breaker. It's hard to see, but right here's like super wrinkled on the flap, and then this wing got it the worst. It's just from shipping, but it sucks when you get a brand new plane and it's banged up. It's going to get hanger rash and stuff anyways, but like right there on the edge of this one is banged up, and it is what it is. Not gonna cry about it too much because it happens, but I should have got CA too. I forgot I'm gonna have to glue on all this stuff on here too. I have CA out in my trailer. I might have to run and get it here in a little bit. But yeah, big wing. Can't wait to get it up in there. I'm gonna be flying my big gas Stuka on Tuesday and mating this one, and then I've been saving that EC 1500 too to get a video on that for you guys, the maiden. So gonna have a lot to do on Tuesday, but lots of fun. Oh, Michael said the new motors are more powerful that they come with now. Oh, well, that's good. That is good to know. I didn't know if they updated them or what they did to them, so. Good deal. Tail section here. I've been wanting this one for a long time. For a long time. Ryan flew his with a guy down in, Ryan's got that big FMS P-47. I have one and I wrecked it already, but that's besides the point. My battery flew out. Maiden flight too. It was a bad way to maiden a plane. That just happened about a month ago. But Ryan's got the big FMS P-47 also. It's custom done in a red tail scheme. And he flew with a guy down in Muncie a few years back at Neppy that had this, and that's when I saw how big it was and kind of fell in love with it. I've been wanting one ever since, but they go out of stock so darn quick, they're hard to get a hold of sometime. Yeah, it sure is. It's real beautiful. Yep. Yep, I'm excited. I can't wait. Just trying to get stuff out of the way here. We won't need those right now. Pick up my mess. Here in a few weeks we'll be in an all brand new studio finally too, so I'm excited for that. I won't have to work off the dining room table, and my dining room's kind of packed full of stuff right now because we're moving stuff back and forth and whatnot. My other house, the remodel on it finally got done, so we'll be in there pretty soon here and out of this, so have a nice studio there to work out of, so it won't be as cram-packed and tight space. Alright, here's the big dog fuselage tour. It's really nice. I don't know if I can read the... Yeah, this has a 360 kV motor in it also. Oh, Fred Barron, you have that one too? I have it. I just need a new fuselage for mine and a left wing. I couldn't believe I screwed it up on maiden flight. But you know what? My P-47, I was getting really frustrated on my maiden. It flew great. It flew awesome, but I could not get a circuit around without the canopy blowing off. The canopy kept blowing off and blowing off and blowing off. So I noticed there was like some tape over the magnets. So I took the tape off and it seemed like it was holding pretty good. I do a couple more circuits and I'm like, oh, all right, this ain't too bad. I did like 2 rolls. Out comes the battery and off comes the canopy, and then that was the end of it. The thing just floated down and smacked nose first into the cornfield. So, yeah, I need to fix that one. It was pretty sad, too. And now they're like on back order or not making them or something. I don't know. I was just going to buy a new one and keep that other one for parts, and I can't even find them now. So, it is what it is. Just gives me a reason to build a big balsa P-47, I guess. Oops. Oh, wait, I didn't wake up anybody with that big slam. Yeah, Michael, I remember flying that Hangar 9 P-47. That thing was slick, dude. I like that one. Out of everything lately, I've been getting back into my gassers like crazy. That's really all I've been flying lately is my gas stuff. Besides this other weekend, I took I took my Stuka down to BHam Jam. I took my brand new Extreme Flight, my big extra down there. And, oh yeah, and I picked up that S-Back 342. I didn't fly any of them down there. I flew my electrics because they were easy to do, but there's a lot going on. But, yeah, I've been flying my gas stuff more than anything lately. Oh, man. Greg, I'm going to have to check that out. You know, that's one thing I haven't even really peeked inside of this thing yet to see what the battery placement's like. I have a lot of Spectrum packs, so I'm hoping that I don't run into any issues with that. I didn't even think about that. We'll see. Keith Christie, how you doing, buddy? Anyhow, let's see what we got here. Now, you guys are saying that, you're scaring me. At least these magnets fit nice and tight. Dang, that cockpit detail is actually awesome in this thing. Holy smokes. For a foamy, that's not bad. I don't know if you guys can see any of that or not. There's a lot of glare on it, but all the instruments and everything in there, that's not too bad. The pilot's a little short, but all the instruments and stuff, holy smokes, that looks good in there. Foamies, you don't usually see that too often. Storms coming in here. Yeah, we were getting storms too. I don't know if we're supposed to get anything else or not. I know people in like Iowa and Kansas got hit pretty hard with some bad stuff. I saw a few airports got tore up in, I think it was Iowa, from tornadoes. That was kind of sad. I hate seeing that kind of stuff. Hopefully they don't hit any museums with any like relics in there or anything. Oh yeah, we have storms rolling through, but luckily they're all missing us just to the south. Thank goodness. Oh man, if you guys are in Kansas, holy smokes, you guys are getting hit with some bangers just south of Kaz, and it looks like they're underneath tornado warning. Fun, fun. Glad I don't live down there. I'm not a big fan of storms. Oh, Keith Chris, your friend's house got destroyed, man? I'm sorry to hear that. That's too bad. Yeah, I hate storms. I'm not a big fan. We get bad weather up here every once in a while, but not near like people do in the south. Or in Iowa. It seems like Iowa gets smacked all the time now. Alright. Let's get to building here. See what's what. Oh, Tim. Man, that gasser flies awesome, dude. I got 3 flights on it. I kept noticing periodically, like, it'd sputter here and there, and I wasn't having that issue on the ground. And it was only happening like 5 minutes into my flights. And third flight, I pushed it a little bit, and she really started sputtering. I was like, oh crap, I better get this thing down. So I literally just landed that and started to taxi it back, and she died on me. I was like, weird. So I got looking at it, and the fuel clunk inside of the tank is getting stuck in the corners of the tank. They just put a little bit too much fuel line on there. It's just getting kind of jammed in the corners, so it's not sucking up fuel if it gets stuck on the top of the tank or whatnot. So I'm going to pull that apart probably tomorrow, actually. And or if we get bored tonight after I build this stuff, I might bring it in out of the trailer and pull the tank out and put new line on it with shorten it up just a tad bit. But other than that, flies awesome. I had a blast with it. Tons of power. I just ordered a brand new Zor prop for it, a 20x8, because I guess that's what all the guys are flying on that thing with the 35 DLE. So it's got a 1810 on it right now, so I'm going to bump it up a notch. Oh, Fred, you're in eastern Iowa? Holy smokes, well, be safe out there, dude. Tornado Alley, Keith Christie? No thanks. I'm cool on that, man. Yeah, Paul, I'd definitely build a tornado shelter where you're at, dude. West Central Iowa? Yeah, no thanks, man. You guys have been getting smacked lately over there. It seems like every year it gets worse out there for some reason. Like I don't know why, but I feel like there weren't that many tornadoes years ago out that way. But maybe there was. I just never paid attention. Craig Beeman said, inner gear doors was a poor fit as some other parts. Servos had gear slop. Yeah, I'm curious to see if this is going to need any modifications at all. The one thing I thought that was pretty cool, though, is this back cooling vent. I think it's a cooling vent. I'm not 100% certain. It's on a servo, so I can open it and close it on a servo, which is pretty neat. I like realism like that. It's the little things that kind of make me say, wow. So that was kind of cool. See if I can mechanically do it in here. Oh. There it goes. Yeah, you see, it opens on a servo right there. It's probably bad for me to be doing this dry, but whatever. Boop. That's pretty neat. Anyhow. Oh, it's connected to the flap servos? Oh, that's interesting. Keith Christie said he's got this plane to build also. Well, good. I guess you get to see how it goes together. Hopefully easily. All right. I wish it wasn't going to be windy tomorrow because I'd definitely go out and fly, but from what I hear, it's going to be pretty windy. Yours work backwards? I guess, yeah, that's probably not a big deal. A little more cooling while you're flying. Oop, sorry, just checking my phone here. Alrighty. That is kind of a tight spot for a battery, you're right. Jeez. I'd be curious to see what batteries I have that are going to fit in this bad boy. That is kind of a slim spot for a 6S. Might have to do some carving, I guess. That's alright, though. Oh, could wire it off of the thread. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I was going to use, I got a 6-channel here to put in it. Could put like a 7 or 8 channel in it though and just put it on its own lever, but honestly, if I start flying, I'll forget about the dang thing anyways, or probably won't even be able to see it from 100 feet away anyhow. There are a lot of parts on this thing though, holy cow. Yeah, they need to update this bad boy. Maybe put in a little bit more factory work. I didn't really like FMS usually has good packaging too. I'm just not a fan of the way they package this thing. Especially for being a $500-some plane. I'm just glad it doesn't have that stupid reflex gyro in it or whatever the heck that thing is. Alright, so that's props. So that can wait until later. That's guns that need to be glued on. Reverse cow flaps, yeah. Just gonna set some of the stuff we're not using over here. Throw the canopy back on for a minute. At least that canopy fits nice and tight. Shouldn't have to worry about that thing coming off. Nose is a little bit wrinkled on this guy too. Bummer. But like I said, they could have definitely packaged this thing a lot better. Hopefully in the future they'll do that if they stick with this thing. I'm surprised they haven't like updated it and came out with a new color scheme or anything for it yet, but I do like the red tails. It's pretty cool. Some really big wing bolts on this guy too. So I guess we'll start with the worst part first and put on all of the control horns here. Should be more. Oh, here's more here. Looking at the manual, just because I'm trying to figure out what long screws go to what. But I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, but we shall see. Yeah, see here in the manual, they have everything marked in the packages, and for real, they don't. Be nice if they did, like in the manual here. So the wing's got a thicker surface, so this pack must be for the flaps, because that's got a lot taller screws in it than what this pack does, which I'm guessing is for the elevator here. Oh, and then there's a third pack. Holy cow, how many packs did they give us with this crap in it? Jeez Louise. I should have brought in one of my handy dandy trays to keep all my screws in so I don't lose anything. Actually, I think I have one in the garage. Give me 1 second, I'll just grab that real quick, otherwise I'll lose stuff on the floor. Alrighty. Hamilton Sanger, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. How's that F-22 coming along, dude? Alright, control horns. Those are all the same size. All right. Trying to like separate long screws from short ones here so I don't misplace anything. All right, let's give it a shot. Alright, so this one I know is going to take a couple long ones for sure. I think these are the longest ones we have here. Yep. Wish they used hex head instead of Phillips head too. And it's going to go on this side. Interesting. All right. Oop, there it is. I think I grabbed my little screwdriver. Jeff from Lower Alabama, how you doing, buddy? You're probably right, Michael. I probably, oh, geez, messed this up. Oh, I already got stuff falling off of here. It's getting the damn things to the threads is the hardest part about all of this. We'll see. There, we got one threading now. This is kind of a pain in the butt. Kenny, Paul McNeil, what's going on with Kenny? I didn't hear anything about Kenny. I'm doing two long ones first. Oh. This is a pain in the butt. Why can't they just do this at the factory for you? This is giving me flashbacks of stupid Dynam. Hey, Victor, how's it going, buddy? Driving, huh? I saw you post this morning. It took like an hour to get to the flying field. That's never fun. Ah, Craig Beaver, that's good to know, man. Yeah, these things are a pain in the ass. Chinese wanted us to work hard for this one to get it together. Just trying to make sure I put everything in the right spot. The wings need it too? Yeah, the darn wings need it too. That's going to need a couple long ones. Just trying to count how many long ones I need in what spots. Need 2 for up there on each side. And then ailerons aren't too bad. Let's see what fits in the ailerons here. That's flat. Alright, so I got that one right. That one's super long. Alright, so I think we'll be good if we do it this way. Oh, and then we've got these two, though. What are these going to take? Alright, that'll work in that one. Yeah, they don't tell you what screws are what either, but oh well. Sounds like it's been windy everywhere lately. They had a north wind in BHam when we were down there. I've never flown with a north wind down there, and that wasn't actually too fun either. I just can't believe they gave me like 3 million screws and nothing labeled. You gotta get into the screw stash, Craig. I probably will also. I guess we'll see here in a little bit. These are the ones that always go together better if you're cursing at them a little bit. Yeah, so far, this is definitely the worst part about this damn plane so far. Gosh dang. Yeah, this is definitely a pain in the butt. Yeah, you're right, Michael. Yeah. I wish they would have used hex, man. That'd make things a lot easier. Throw it in my little drill deal I have too for hexes and be done with this already. It's kind of a nightmare. Alright, there we go. We're almost done with one horn. Holy cow. There we go. Well, we'll be done sometime next year with this thing. Jeez Louise. Alright, well there's that part done. Holy smokes. 2, 4, 6 more to go. Wonderful. Oops, and I broke a piece already on the tail. Oh, it's just a little connecting piece. That's no biggie. Won't even see it. Fred's got some bikes, huh? I feel like they shorted me on one too, because like I have an odd number of long ones and an odd number of medium ones. I think they were just kind of grabbing shit and throwing it in the bag. Yeah, that's right, Shay. That shoot, man, you can't go wrong with a Shuby. Michael said an hour will go by, I'll be cursing. You're probably right. You are probably right, my friend. Trying to see what way the horns go on this thing. Ouch. Make sure I have... I'll be real mad if I put the horns on the wrong side and they're facing upward. I'm pretty sure that's the right way there. Yeah, that's right. All right, cool. Cool. I guess I can keep it that way because the tail's going to go on. Start that rolling off. Yeah, Shay, yeah, this is a big FMS P-51. It's the 1700 mil. And it's cool, but a pain in the ass to put together, I'll tell you that. It's definitely not as easy as like the P-47 or some others that they have. Jeez, that one's long. Some of these screws I just don't understand where in the hell they want you to put them. Victor said home in 20 minutes. That's what's up, man. I do not miss the LA traffic, I can tell you that. Alright, well that seems to be right. I don't know. We're just going to roll with it and see what happens. Alright, there's one. Oh crap, what sizes did I use now? I think it was this size. There's one. Yeah, if these don't end up all working out as planned, I'm definitely going to dive into the screw bag and just put in some random ones. I think we're going to get it here. The holes don't even line up, though, that they have pre-cut, which is kind of a pain in the butt. There we go. It's like hard to tell what screws to use, though. I definitely see what you guys are saying here. Oh, I'll be lucky if I get through this whole thing and don't plow the screwdriver through one side of the foam. Jeez Louise. Who the heck uses Phillips anymore? Come on now. FMS builds all these dang planes for E-flight and whatnot, and they can't even get their own shit right. There we go. Technically, I probably should have put the screws the other way because you're not going to see them. Oh well, I'm not changing it now. They're in there. Yeah, I bet you it is, man. Most of the time on the assembly, there's definitely no doubt about that. Like, everything else looks like it'll go pretty smooth. This is like the suckiest part of it all. Hamilton, what is it again? For you said for a line of jets, they're allowing a limited number of electric flyers. Yeah, Siri keeps messing it up. Oh, Illinois jets? Is that what you're saying? Actually, when are the dates for that? I didn't even know about that. ReCap, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Greg, how you doing, man? Yeah, I like putting together stuff, but this thing's kind of a pain in the ass. If I'm going to put in this much work on something, I want it to be a big balsa plane. Oh, Illinois at Monticello. I didn't even hear about that, man, to be honest with you. I'm working on getting myself a turbine right now. I was just talking to our boy Fernando just the other day. Because I wanted to get like a big turbine, but he's like, man, the 2 meters where it's at. So I've been looking at the 2 meters lately because they're a little bit more cost efficient. Yeah, I know, Michael. I should spend a few bucks and get nice hardware, but I'm just going to throw it together and send this damn thing. Yeah, I reckon this is a 1700 mil P-51 from FMS. That is a pain in the ass to put the control harness on. They give you like 3 million screws and don't tell you where anything goes. It better fly as nice as it looks when it's all put together. That's all I have to say. If not, we'll pile drive this thing into the ground. Dude. Michael said the way we're going will be here till Tuesday. Yeah. All right, I'm going to speed up the process here. I just can't look at the comments as much. I get talking too much. I'm a talker. I like to talk. Uh-oh. The boss walked in the room here. I better quit talking about turbine planes. I'll get in trouble. Nah, I'm just kidding. She's pretty cool. She lets me get what I like most of the time. Charles McDaniel, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I should get screws there a little bit longer. It'd probably make my life a hell of a lot easier. And I could put things where I wanted them, but it is what it is. We're here now, we're doing it, so might as well just stick to it. And see how long it takes me to start cursing at this thing. Come on. Heck, this is going to take me till Tuesday. Michael, you might as well just start driving down here now so you can help me finish this damn thing. Yeah, that's right. We're all lucky. Reenact it's all out of whack. I ain't got it. I ain't got no trim. It's all out of whack. That shit was hilarious. I need to buy that new little A10 from Freewing and just pile that son of a bitch into the ground on landing like he did. Just let it just completely LVC it and see what I can do. And then go stomp the hell out of it, even though it's repairable. Reggae RC, how you doing, man? Good to see you tonight. Wait until I balance the prop. I just saw that comment. I hope it's balanced. Like, if it's not, I'm just going to fly the dang thing with it how it is. It'll sound like crap and probably tear apart, but whatever. We're just going to send it. Yeah, good old Frank Sylvester. That's right, Reckham. I posted a little meme when Motion released that A10 the other week of our boy Frank. I think I put on the caption, I ain't got it, or something like that, but it's pretty good. Got a lot of likes. If you have not seen that video, I can't remember who it was that was in here the other week when I was talking about that. We posted the link to it. That hasn't seen that video. Oh my god, it's hilarious. Hey Bobby, what's the big flying event that they have in Florida every year? Florida E-Jets, is that what you're talking about? Because that's a pretty big one. I always want to make it to that one, and I never get a chance to. But maybe this next winter, or fall we'll get down there. I can't. What is that? Winter time or is that fall? I can't remember. I used to have family that lived down there, so I had an excuse to go down. But they all moved back home here. So yeah, the vid is a classic. That dude is funny, man. All right, let's see here what we got going on. It wants you to do the wings, but I'm not going to do the darn wings until we get to it. I'm going to put the tail on this thing so I can take a break with my fingers here. Like literally the rest of the build actually seems pretty easy, besides like gluing on a few things. But other than that, they have you do stuff in a weird way sometimes in these directions. It makes absolutely no sense. But oh yeah, Top Gun. That's right. Yeah, there's Top Gun down there too every year. Duh. Michael, it looks like it'll be Wednesday. Probably will be. Better pack a couple lunches. Craig Beaven said it's in February at Mulberry in Florida. Yeah, I gotta make it down to that this next year. I thought it was snowing up here usually when they had that. I'll have to go down there for a week or so and have some fun with our Florida buddies. Let me I have my Stuka in the sunroom right here. Let me pop that off of its holder real quick. I'm gonna bring that stand in here real fast. Oop. Hitting everything. Oop. Alrighty. I see you gotta open up the gear door to get the tail on. Alright. Fair enough. What screws do they want you to use for this bad boy? Their directions are garbage on this thing. It shows a Phillips head, so it's not any of those. Guessing it's one of these long boys here. So I'm guessing this is like a big guessing game with screws. Just so you guys know, if you get this thing, just be prepared. Or come back and watch this, watch me struggle, and then you'll probably figure out where everything goes. I've never had a foam airplane take me so long, I don't think. Alright, yeah, so it's calling for the shorter ones for the elevator here, so that's got to be these two. Sorry if I miss anything in the comments here. Too busy screwing. Feel like that calls for a dad joke. Like my dad always used to say to me when we were doing roofs or like construction. Never thought you'd get sick of screwing, huh? It's like, yeah, funny, Dad, funny. Alright, there's that one. So that part's done. What did I miss here? Talking about Top Gun. Yeah, I don't know if that still goes on. I thought it did, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, that's right. Wes did win something there this year. That's right. Hamilton. Shay just showed her the Frank Sylvester video. That video's priceless. It's gold. It's gold. I wonder if that guy still flies or not. I watched one of him like a long time ago. He had like some other stuff. He was flying like the biplane, the old Prometheus, the E-Flight Prometheus. And wrecked the hell out of that thing too. He didn't get as mad though in that video. I was surprised. Oh shit. Oh. Popping off stuff here. Trying to see how they want me to do this. Alright. Oh! I haven't been down to Mulberry in a long time. I think that was the field that we flew at last time I was there. I can't remember anymore. Been a long time. They have this weird tab on here too for the tail. That's like nothing, but yet no cutout on the tail for it to slide into. So I'm guessing I just cut that crap off of there. Yeah. Whatever. I'm already over the way this thing goes together. I'll file a complaint. Let Frank fly it. Jackson RC, how you doing, buddy? Mosquito. Bang. Should have brought my screw gun in here for this and just zapped them in real quick. It's taking like all year. Holy smokes, is that screw gun in here? Holy cow. By the time I get this screwed in, Michael, you could have been here, I think. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know, I need to put an RX in it and bind it. Sorry, I'm just looking at that stuff now. I'm being lazy tonight. Jeez Louise. If I didn't make a build video of this, it would have taken a lot of editing. Had to edit out half of it for cursing and everything else. You can tell this is an old one just from the screws that they use and the way it was designed. Jeez Louise, I should have brought my drill in for sure. Jeez Louise. Oh, they go out with the doors. Yeah. I'll bind it up here in a little bit and pop those bad boys back on, but for now, it is what it is. Those linkages are awfully short, too. Alright. Well, the tail's on. Whoopee. All right. Oh yeah, the old Hobby King 1.5. I had the Avio Sea Fury from Hobby King a long time ago. That thing was pretty slick. Yeah, Tim Smith, they do need to, if they're going to keep selling this shit, they need to upgrade it. Everything else they have is pretty darn nice. I like most of their other planes. This is the first one I've ran into. It's been such a nightmare to build. I shouldn't even say nightmare. It's just kind of a pain in the butt. Get these horns on the wings here. Alrighty. Now back to the guessing game here. Let's see. Look at the inner gear doors, you said? I was just peeping it out a second ago. Once I get this bound up and the gear dropped on it here in a little bit, I'll check them out. What the heck is this thing? This is a pain. All right, there's one. God, this is a pain in the butt in a small area. Let's see here. This is a nightmare. My goodness. All right. I'll just mock this POS up and bind it. We'll fly it old school on 3-channel and not even worry about the flaps or the aileron. This crap's ridiculous. I've built a lot of airplanes and a lot of big balsa stuff, and never in my life have had anything so stupid or hard to screw in. Three years later, finally got that one. I need to make sure. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna go to that one there. Try and make sure I have enough screws for everything in the right spots here. Come on. Tim Smith, that's no joke. Yeah, just pushing the screws in blind, just like kind of hoping that they catch. This is worse than that, though, I think. Holy shit, now I can't get this thing out. Alright. Pocket knife to get underneath the screw here and see if I can start. I made the mistake of putting the wrong one in. And all my tools are in my trailer from being in Bama, so I'm not very well equipped at the moment. There we go. Jeez Louise. Can't believe that one went in so easy. That was luck, probably. Yep, that one was just luck. Jeez Louise. Oh, finally. That only took 3 hours. We'll be eating breakfast by the time I get all this crap in here. Alright, there we go. There's that one. 3 more to go. Holy shit, that's way too long for that one. Yeah, some of this makes absolutely no sense, and I already know if I put the screws I want to in this part, we'll come up short on the other wing. I'm glad I didn't build this down in BHam, because that would have really sucked. Put some bobby pins in it. Not a bad idea. Alright, there's that one. I just don't understand why they gave me such an odd number of screws and crap. Like, this should take a little shorty, another little shorty, and there was an odd number of those, so we're just winging it now. Boom. Done with that wing. As far as that goes. Doesn't look awful, but doesn't look great either. Anyhow. Alright, let's try the next one here. This one I know takes the long ones. Yep, screw stash. That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done. In the new spot I'll have set up to film, I actually have all the tools and a lot bigger area to work on this stuff, so it shouldn't be this miserable. It's hard when you're in a confined space, too. Some of this stuff's kind of a pain. Oh, shit. Yep. That's not where that one goes. Here's another one. I had to leave for 10 minutes. How many times did you swear? I'm getting there. Man, I'm telling you what, this one's definitely testing the patience a little bit. Like, this makes me regret wanting this plane. Need to call up old Rich Baker and have him show me how this shit's done. He flies all that FMS stuff. Little son of a gun. Not supposed to go that way. Mike Burr, what's up, buddy? Jesus criminy. This shit's crazy. Think 3 will hold it in this one? Just kidding. Come on. Holy smokes. Oh, and then I did it again. Oh, come on. Holy crap. I swear, this thing better fly good for all of this menagerie. Yeah, keep praying for me, Michael. I need it. I'm going to go repent after all this crap's over with. Alright. One last one. Before I throw this thing in the trash. God. For over $500, you need to install the damn horns, FMS. Shit's ridiculous. Alright, now let's see here. This is horrible, I'm telling you. Craig knows how it feels. Oh. It's nuts. I learned my lesson for next time, though. If I open the box and see this crap going on, I'm going to send that thing back. Wish I could say it like Frank Sylvester. I'm sending this mother effer back. Brad, it's probably going to take longer than an hour and a half. This one's a nightmare. I'm sending this mother effer back. Good old Frank Sylvester. Yeah, they do. They poke out and stick you. You're right, Keith. You know what? I'm going to leave them like that, though. Then I'm going to sue FMS when they cut me. Just kidding. It's like suing McDonald's for dumping hot coffee on you. I can always get the first one started perfect. It's all the other ones that suck. Fred, you got screwed by FMS? I'm getting screwed right now by FMS. And it doesn't feel good. I just don't know why they don't update this crap. Like, it can't be that hard for them to update something like this. Can't cost you that much more in the production line to put the damn horns on. Come on now. And use some hexes. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. She's all out of whack. Getting poked by the screw, that's right. I am too. This thing's screwing me right now. Well, getting poked by it. This thing's playing just the tip right now with me. It's driving me nuts. Come on now. Get out of here. Come on. Ah, there it goes, finally. Ah, thanks, Mike Bird. Yeah, dude, you know where I found this hat at? Was Buc-ee's on my way down to Birmingham. I couldn't believe it. My wife actually saw it. She's like, babe, they have one of your hats you're going to like. And, yeah, so I got this one. Well, I found a red, white, and blue one on Amazon. You can find them. It's an Oakley hat. And so I had to order that one, too. They're not too bad, either. I think it was like 20 bucks, Flex Fit. And it's vented. Keith Christie said the 49mm is on V8, this one's on V1. You got that right. I actually haven't seen that little one in a long time. Or the smaller one. Yeah, you know what, Michael? If I have the wrong length screws, they're staying where they're at. Because I'm done caring about this thing at this point. If they're wrong, I'm going to send this mother effer back. Not 100% sure what all's going on here right now. And you're right, I definitely have one wrong screw in here because it's way longer than the rest. But you know what? It's just going to give it more character. It's staying like that. That's right, Fred. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. I would have gave someone 20 bucks to put this son of a gun together for me. At least the control horns. Boom. Alright, done with that, whatever that was. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised the servos are installed too. Found the other screw I was looking for just a second ago too. It can stay there. Holy cow. And I don't know why I have so many extras. Hopefully they go somewhere. If not, whatever. It's just going to break apart in pieces as we're flying it. I don't drink alcohol, but I think after this thing I'm going to start. Alright. Let's see here. What is the next step of this orchestration? Oh, I'm going to run out and get a battery too after I put a receiver in here so we can power her up. Yeah, I'll bind it before I put on the links for sure. I'm waiting until I have it all together though, so at least I can see this thing. Elevator, blah, blah, blah. Alrighty. Well, I feel like I'm missing something here. I didn't see the exhaust in the box. I just noticed that in the manual. The exhaust ports for the sides, and I didn't see them in there. I'm gonna have to do a double take and make sure they're not like wrapped up in something. That'd be a bummer if I didn't have those. So they're not in with the props. That'd be my luck. This much of a pain in the ass to put together, and then they'd forget something like that in the box. I had that happen with my P-47. I got everything taken out of the box ready to put together, and they literally forgot the hardware pack and the spinner for the nose. I had to get all that stuff, and it took forever. But they're older models, not their new stuff, so maybe they just don't care as much as they do on the new stuff. Yeah, 2 black plastic parts, that's what it is. I don't see them anywhere. I don't remember taking them out either, actually. There's a lot of foam crap here from the box. But you know what? I don't see those. I'm going to have to search the box some more. Because I don't see them anywhere. I don't remember taking them out at the beginning. That would suck. I mean, it's not mandatory to fly it, but it definitely kind of counts for looks a little bit. Alright, well, anyhow, let's go ahead and put this darn wing-a-dang on here. This one takes 2 spars. I'm just excited to see what this thing looks like. There's a whole mess of wires here. Holy cow. Alright, hold on a second here. The exhaust thing's driving me nuts a little bit. That's gonna suck if they forgot that. Oh. Ah. Alright, we're good. I'm just blind. Thank goodness. I'm actually going to run out real fast. It'll take me 2 seconds. I'm going to run out and grab a battery so we can bind this up once we get it all together, because I forgot that. All right. Jeez Louise. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Yeah, paint them to match and then color the stacks. That would look a lot better than just plain old black. like a ton of unnecessary wire in this thing. I usually don't gripe about models this much, but man, this thing is like, come on, man. Oh shit, oh shit. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some wire cleanup on this guy too before I get it all buttoned up, because this will drive me nuts having a rat's nest in there like this. Pretty big bird though, dang. It's fun watching this, but I'm wiping it off the list. I don't blame you. I would have wiped it off my list a long time ago if I would have known this crap. Pain in the butt. But, like, look at all this spaghetti though. Like, what is this about? Come on, man. That's a lot of crap. That's going to drive me insane. I'm going to feed it up through the fuse here and grab some zip ties. Push this table out a little bit here. Grab some zip ties though and clean it up for sure, because that's going to drive me nuts. Working in a tight spot with a big plane's not fun either. Yeah, the two white ones. Yeah, I got those out. I'm going to zip tie the rest of this crap once I get it tucked up into the fuselage here, because, man, I just can't believe how much extra slop there is here. I'm just not used to seeing that out of them. But like, it's an old design, old model. I get it. But, I don't know. Like, come out with a V2 of this dang thing, because it needs it. I'll get this built tonight, and, like, watch, next Thursday a release is going to come out of, like, a V2 of this damn thing or something, my luck. Alright. That's not enough room for this wing. And I don't have any of my ERT stands here with me. Alright, dudes. Scooching this table down for a second. You guys probably can't see anything at the moment, but It's a big wing. I mean, it's a big girl, but this is quite the pain. All right, now let's see if this stuff screws in how it should. What the hell are these two big bolts for? You know, Michael, there's like two random ones. I didn't see them in the manual yet. Yeah, Tim Smith. Yeah, my old house got all remodeled and redone. They just are finishing up the finishing touches now, so I'll be back in my old house here soon. And like they did a complete demo and remodel on it, so I'll be back in there and have a lot better space here soon. Right now we did like a short-term lease on a house and just rented something while they were finishing it up when I moved back from Cali, so hopefully we'll be back in there here in the next week or two, and I'll have my nice space back and be able to broadcast from there, and we'll have a lot more room. Oh crap, and now I'm using the wrong screws for this. Oops. Ah, you have to retract the gear to install the last two wing screws. That makes sense. I probably could have read the directions, but why do that? Just trying to make sure. Alright, so those two are longer than the others. Mike Bird, yeah, Nancy Pelosi of planes. I hate to see the Joe Biden plane. That son of a gun you know doesn't fly. Definitely doesn't have all of its screws. Joe Biden reminds me of these darn wing horns. These control horns, putting them together. Some screws are longer than the others, some are shorter, and some just aren't there. Let's see here. I don't know. Oh. I'm trying to see. I'm guessing this part's chunkier, so that's going to take the long ones, and the back will take the shorters. Holy smokes. Definitely a lot of screwing with this one. Whew. Alright. Should have grabbed CA when I was out there to do this stuff, but it is what it is for now. Jeez Louise. It's a big girl, though. That's for sure. She's a beast, for sure. No. All right. She's definitely a beast. See that every day at work? I would hate that. Alright. See if these propellers are as hard as the damn control horns. All of my screws that are longer on my control horns, I'm not even bothering taking them out and replacing them. I'm going to take my little Dremel and just go whoop, knock them off short and be done with it. Yeah, next hour is putting the prop together. That's right, Michael. Or putting the stickers on. That might be take another hour after that. Interesting. Interesting. Just trying to understand what they want me to do here with this open spot. I don't know. I know the last part's going to be all of the gluing. Yeah, balance it. It's staying. It is what it is with this one. If it's not balanced, then whatever. That's weird. In the directions, it doesn't have any holes. This one has like 2 screw holes in it right here. Doesn't show that they're for anything, so whatever. Alright. I'm not even taking this thing apart. This thing's just going to go in the trailer, like, put together. And then when I'm done with it, I'm just going to hang it on the ceiling. Yep. When did you put yours together, Michael? You're talking about this build like you did it yesterday, man. This plane's like your crossword puzzles, isn't it? You just get one all the time just so you have something to put together for 3 hours at a time. Alright, let's see here. Wiggle Fingers, how you doing, buddy? I'm still surprised there's as many of you in here as there is after this show. Been here for 3 hours working on this. Oops, sorry. Just checking something here real quick. All right, let's see here. So the outer screws go in first, I see. Man, they set up crap really weird on some of this stuff. At least this doesn't, oh geez, I don't know what that was. At least this doesn't have like 3 million screws. I don't necessarily like the way it lines up, but whatever. I'm just test fitting stuff real fast here because I want to get it all together and then have it fit like crap. Does it say what size props these are? This thing's big. We're committed, all right, Fred. Yeah, this is pretty much like Gilligan's Island. I probably could have had that damn boat fixed by now if I was stuck on that island. Oops. There we go. Let's see here. Tim Smith here in Trump County. That's got to be pretty nice. Good old Trumpster. That guy's going through a bunch of bullshit right now, too. I'm working to read the chat. I need to. I was zoned into this for a second. I gotta go back into chat now. Scroll up here. Ah! That makes sense, Craig. That makes sense. Huh. I'll maiden it like this, and then I'm going to do what you said, and we'll do another review on it. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That would change the pitch, though, quite a bit. Not a bad idea. Sorry, I had to text back my buddy playing. It's going to be windy out tomorrow, so we're going to go play some airsoft. I do a lot of that, like the mil sim stuff and whatnot. Pretty fun. Come on. Why does everything on this plane take forever to screw? You know what I did to my my old Blondie, my E-Flight Mustang, is I put a 2-blade prop on it and a different spinner, and it was badass. It's been so long now I can't remember what prop I put on it though. Jesus, criminy, come on. About to give up. Oh shit, there is 2 different sizes. No wonder I'm screwing that up so bad. Man, I'm on one today. Holy smokes. I need to go to bed and just start over. Holy cow. This thing's mentally frustrated me. If this thing's like super slow or something, I'm just going to throw 8S on it and call it a day. Trying to use a screwdriver for a hex head, that doesn't work. I was used to give Ryan shit for taking forever to put together stuff. Now, I'm just as bad. We're going to be here until we get McDonald's breakfast in the morning. Yep, I should have brought in my electric deal for this. It would have made things a whole lot easier. Yeah, it does slow you down when you read the directions. You're right. I'm burning these damn things when I'm done here. Never again. Yeah, that's true. There's no floats. That's true. Thank goodness. We'd have to have a part 2 if there was floats on this thing. Should have brought in the electric driver when I was in the trailer. Yeah, it is. It's basically an ARF build. Pretty much, you're right there. If the damn servos were out of this, it would be an ARF build. Servos, motor, and ESC. That's all they needed to take out of it to make it an ARF. Come on now. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that F7F is badass. That does go together really easy, real nice. I wouldn't mind having one of those one day, but I just know that's something that I'd fly and just do touch and goes with it all the time, and then probably wouldn't take it out much. I'm a sucker for P-51s though. Like, it was either I get another 1.5 from E-Flight or this. I was wanting this one forever, but I'm kind of regretting it now. I should have just waited for the other ones to come back in stock and bought one of those. I love that 1.5 from E-Flight. That thing's sick. I've got a Top Flight P-51 though still in the box that's in ARF. I need to build. I should do that. I want to put a nitro on that bad boy like I had back in the day. Yeah, Mike Bird, you're right. If the servos are out, this definitely would be a box queen, no doubt about it. I'd send this mother effer back if it had the servos out of it. I know one thing. Next one I do like this, if ever, I'm bringing in my electric little gun because my hands are going to be the size of King Kong's by the time I'm done with this crap. Jeez Louise. Yeah, the P-47's sick. I had it for one flight. I need to fix that thing if parts ever come in stock for it. I haven't checked though in a few weeks. Maybe they did get some stuff in for it. Yeah, all this work just to destroy with fireworks or airsoft. Nah, this one, I won't destroy this one with fireworks or airsoft. But who knows what happens? I mean, once Bigfoot comes around, who knows? You just never know. Things do happen. Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty good one, Fred. I had some good momentum going with that one. Alright. We're getting there. Another mosquito just flew in. I got my back door open here because it's like at that stage where it's not warm enough to turn on the AC, but it's not cold enough for the heat, and I have the windows open, and I have my sliding door open on my porch here, and I keep getting some stragglers here and there. J-Bell, how you doing, buddy? Alright. Ta-da! Alright, well, that part's over with. So now, boom. I'm guessing, yep, that's for that. Oh, might help if we put the prop nut washer on. Do I have my wrench here? Give me 1 second. Let me run out here. Probably not the same size, but we'll see. This is the one I used for my Stuka earlier. Good old 16 mil. Man, it's bigger than a 16 mil. Oh, of course it is. That's all I have. Oh, you know what? I think I got some vice grips over here. Maybe we'll tighten it down with that for now. And those are rusted. Alright, I'm going to have to run out and grab some pliers quick. Boys, I'll be right back. Or something so I can tighten this thing real quick. Move that real fast. I'll be right back. got to be one of these sizes. It wasn't a 16, so I grabbed a 17, 18, and 19. So, and 17 it is. All right. Well, that's on there. All right. And it's on. Yay. Waiting for someone to comment, why'd you put the prop on before you bound it? The answer to that is, I like to live dangerously. So, now let's see what else we can get into here. Nobody breathe, that's right. Oh, rebuilding the E-Flight P-51, Paul? That's a nice bird. I like that thing, man. It flies great. Yeah, it looks balanced enough for me, too. It's spinning. Alright, let's see if I can get this bad boy bound up. Here's my receiver. Ta-da! Yeah, it is a pretty plane. That I will give it. It's definitely a pretty bird. Ah, there we go. I'm just happy the magnets are strong on this one. Because, man, they sure weren't on, they sure were not on my P-47. There's definitely a nice little rat's nest in this dang thing, though. It needs to be straightened up. Holy cow. Man, they literally put like 24-inch extensions right here for the elevator and rudder servos that are right here that they could have put like a 6-inch extension on. Unbelievable. I don't know, I guess it's been a while since I put together something old. The hell is that flap? Where's it go? Oh, all the way up there. God, what a rat's nest. Yeah, this is going to take some cleaning up for sure. Where's my gear wire? There it is. And talk about a rat's nest. Holy smokes. You know, I have to say though, put together this thing and you'll appreciate everything E-Flight you've ever had. Alright. 1, throttle. 2, aileron. Elevator. Rudder. Oop. Gear. And flap. All right. All right, let's get her bound up. Oh, sorry, I've been missing the chat, boys. Man, Fred, I've wanted that Flightline 1600 mil Spitfire for a long time. That thing is sick. I've seen a few of those. The Avios Spitfire I've never seen. I've had a few other Avios planes, though they weren't too bad. I like the big B-17. I always wanted one of those. Mike Bird says he'd be speaking German if it wasn't for the Spitfire. That's true, man. Yeah, definitely makes E-Fly look like heroes. Yeah, I know, Michael. I got the windows open, everything, porch, everything, and neighbors probably are going to call the cops. They probably think I'm over here cussing at her right now. You're right. No, my neighbor's pretty cool. The guy that lives next door is real nice. He has a couple airplanes and some trains and stuff. He's a real nice guy. Oh, all right. Now that that is all done with, there's my battery. And get out the old handy dandy IX-14. Get that powered on. I love this radio. It just takes a second for it to boot up. But she's never let me down. And it does not take near as long as the IX-12. I hated that thing. I hated it, but unfortunately that one got stolen from me. It was still a nice radio. Alright, let's go in here, set up a new model real quick. Oh, you know what? Oh shoot, I thought I had one set up for something in here already, but I don't. I deleted it. Default airplane, create. Oops. Alright. Hold on, let me just set up a couple things here real fast. And set my throttle cut. Oops, that's throttle curve, not throttle cut. All right. Few good old Polish pilots. I'm a good old Polak myself. Alrighty. That's done. Throw a battery in it quick. Curious to see if this thing even fits in here. It is a little tight. They made it tight, and I feel like when this thing came out years ago that batteries are still pretty bulky. Jeez Louise. Yeah, kind of got it to fit. No, J. Bill, my IX-12 literally got stolen. A couple guys that we know that fly, his buddy was, well, I knew him pretty well on a personal level, but I should have known better. I gave him the remote, and he's like, oh, I'll pay you next week, and then he ghosted me. I haven't been able to contact him, see him, nothing. Yeah, so that's what happened to my IX-12, but yeah, J. Bell, the IX-14 is pretty sick, though. I love it. I was skeptical when I got it because I had issues with my IX-14 for a while, but I love this thing. It's the bee's knees. I like the IX-20 too. It's just too bulky. I didn't like how bulky the IX-20 was. That's right, wiggle fingers. I have to do a lot of adjusting on control rods and crap here too. But everything else looks like it's alright. Hey! Dang, those are some beefy tires. They're actually kind of soft though. That ain't too bad. Alright. I'm going to have a lot of zip tying and wire tucking and whatnot to do tomorrow though to get this bird to look halfway decent inside the fuselage. Let me guess. This won't shut. There we go. Jeez Louise. Ugh. Need a little adjustment on the doors here and there, but not too bad. There we go. All right. I need to fix the links in the back too on the rear, because I kind of screwed them up earlier, popping stuff off. Oh, smokes. Oh. There we go. Alright, now technically the back should work. Cool. I still need to put those two other wing bolts in behind the doors here too, but I'll do that here in a little bit. No. Oh geez. It's pretty sick though. I mean, that's a big girl. It's definitely a big girl. I like it. Do some finishing touches on it, and if it were going to be nice out tomorrow, I'd be finishing this son of a gun up tonight, but since I know I'm not going to be flying due to the crappy weather, I'm not going to cuss at it anymore tonight. Jeez Louise. What kind of nitro plane shit is that? You got that right. Man, I forgot about nitro planes till you said that, dude. Good old nitro planes. How much slop in the inner doors? They're actually pretty tight. There's really not any slop in them at all. It's just, it's like the way they molded the plastic was kind of crappy. I'm going to see if I can tighten them up some more, adjust those links on there. Big old beetle. Adjust the links on there to get to tighten up a little bit into the foam. But other than that, it's alright. That's a big old beetle. Yeah, not too bad though. It looks good. It looks really nice. The finish on it's super nice, but yeah, having to glue everything on. Like I said though, if the servos were out of this thing and it needed the links installed and stuff, this would have literally been an ARF. And then you gotta tuck that in there. That's gonna be interesting to put on too. Well, we'll see how it goes. Gluing some of this stuff on is gonna be pretty interesting. But we'll see how she does. They could have definitely done some more stuff to this than what they did, but it's old. Oh yeah. Should be a good one. Yeah, rain and wind this weekend, most of next week. Yeah, luckily Tuesday here is supposed to be like really nice, like max 8-mile-an-hour gusts and sunny. So I'm hoping Tuesday is going to be the next day I get out. I didn't even bother unloading most of the trailer. I left most of my big like gassers and stuff in there. Because I'll take this and then my Stuka and that S-back and yeah, probably something else. Oh, EC 1500. Yeah, but we'll see how she does. Ah, cold and wet. That's never fun, Mike Bird. We just got a warm front, so it's been in like the 70s and 80s. So I'm digging it. Jay Bell, I just reading the comments. Said I gotta keep an eye on this one. Nita Warbird. This thing's cool, but if you want it, just be prepared to cuss. Putting the control horns on this thing and everything else was a nightmare. And it's old school. If you're going to get a P-51, get the 1.5 from E-Flight. It's sick, it's fast, it's fun, and it's super, super easy to put together. Michael, that's right. If I stop right now, I will have enough for next week's show. Maybe I'll back out like 2 of the screws for the control horns, and then that'll take up all of next week's show. Yep. This thing was a blast. Pretty frustrating. But it looks good now it's all together. It's big. It's a big bird. Oh, I still got to glue on the stuff for the tanks and whatnot, but yeah, it looks like these just clip in there, which is kind of nice. Oh yeah, see, those just clip in, so when you're done, if you don't want these on, you can pull them off because it's a tight fit and rip the glue right off of this. I'm just kidding. That just would be par for the course with this thing. That's pretty nice though. Works good. Works good. We'll see how she does. Should put some rockets on it or something. Yeah, Mike Bird. I got to do the other 2 wing screws. Yes. I got them here in my little parts tray. Yep. I should leave the other 2 wing screws out and really stress test it, see what it does. I'm just kidding. Oh, Jay Bell, man. Anytime, dude. Yeah, if you ever need help and I'm down there, just come grab me. I'll help you with it. Yeah, the Viper's pretty badass to fly. It's fun. Have you flown it any more since then? Since we gave her a flight down there? Take it easy, Mike Bird, man. Thanks for coming in, buddy. We'll be wrapping it up pretty good here. Yeah, thanks, Fred. Yeah, it looks good, man. I'll grab the CA and stuff tomorrow and pop on the rest of the little bits and pieces and whatnot, and then plan on a maiden for Tuesday. I love flying P-51s. They're one of my favorites. I like landing them. It's my favorite part on them. Doing the old 2-wheel and then letting the airspeed drop and working the rudder to get the tail to set down. It's a good one. Yep. These go on a certain way too. Aha, like that. Those guns look good when they're on there. Well, you guys can't see them, can you? I just noticed the camera angle. You can't really see them. It's gonna be hard for me, but you guys will see it. I'm gonna make sure to video the maiden of this one and everything else, so it should be fun. This thing's big enough too. It's got big enough gear on it. If you fly off grass, this is not gonna be an issue on a grass field at all either. I'm not planning on getting nuts, Michael. It can stay how she is. Unless I really like it. Then maybe I'll throw a coat on it. But I haven't done any of that WinMax on something in a long time. Oh, you're not going anywhere, Mike Brewer? Well, that's good. Oh, it's 5 a.m. there? Holy smokes. Oh, good. Glad you got some flights on it. J Bell. Good. Good. Glad you got some flights on it. It's not as nerve-wracking either. I mean, you just got that plane and trying to fly it in front of a couple hundred people or however many people was there. I mean, that can be a little nerve-wracking too at first. Oh yeah, high rate. Yeah, that's I fly mine in high rate too. On the aileron, I think I'm dialed in at like 80% on the elevator. I can't remember, but dedicated, my bro. That's what's up. I don't know what time it is here right now. No, it's midnight here now, so. Good old midnight. Keep the elevator on max rates? Yeah. I rip my Viper. I like that thing. I like it. That's actually, the Viper I'm on right now is my second one because I had a bad solder joint on my last one. I was kind of bummed. I wasn't even doing anything crazy. Like, took off and did a pass, and all of a sudden the light shut off on it, and I didn't know what was going on. And then before you know it, it was in the ground. And the ES, like where the EC5 or IC5 connects at, was just like literally melted off. I should take this P-51 down to Scott's house and have him. I see you commented about the airbrush. I should have our buddy Scott airbrush this thing. He's really good at weathering stuff. He did a hell of a job on his Focke-Wulf, and then I saw his F-86 when we were down there. That FMS F-86, that thing's sweet too. I saw that when we were down there, and he had that dialed in. It looked real nice. I haven't got one, but still in the box. Yeah, I think that's how I'd be if I got an airbrush. It just sit in the box. Unless it was one of my big girls. I really like my big gassers and stuff. One of those big girls would be cool to airbrush and do up. Oh yeah, she like the P-51 likes the nose tip on landing. Yeah. Work out that elevator. I gotta do the links on this still, but I'm gonna wait to do those until tomorrow. That way I can take it outside and have a bigger area to work on it and flip it around and mess with it. I'm so excited to be out of this little small area I've been working with for, I don't know what, this is show number 5, so past 5 or 6 weeks. Lights are nice and bright on it though. Wish I had some landing lights or something, but wingtips will do it. Mike Bird's the same as you. Yeah, that's funny. Well, boys, I think I'm going to wrap it up pretty quick here. It's midnight. It's been a good old 3-hour tour tonight. I'm surprised that's all the longer it took to install this, or put this thing together. I guess it's technically not even all the way together because we got some bits and bops to glue on and whatnot, but Mike Bird, no, like, I got a 5500, no, what do I have in here right now? It's a skinnier pack, one of my skinnier packs. I gotta take it out anyway so I can tighten up the wiring in here. The Roaring Top 5000 70C is what I have in here right now, and like that, this pack just fits. Like it literally just fits. It's barely enough room to like squeeze it in there. So, and I don't know what the size is of this pack as far as dimensions go, but yeah, this is about as tight as it's gonna get. I can't remember who it was that mentioned using a Admiral pack, like a smaller Admiral pack, and that fit good, but yeah, it's gonna be tough. There's definitely some room in there though that you can to make it work. That and getting the darn canopy on is kind of a pain in the butt. Getting stuck here. And you're gonna have to make sure your receiver's tucked down low on it and whatnot, but CVO, take it easy, buddy. Thanks for coming in, man. Yep. I think we're about to get out of here too here in a minute. It's time for me to go to bed pretty quick here. Thanks, Mike Bird. Thanks for stopping in, man. It was good seeing you again this week. We'll be on again next week and whatnot. And at the end of the month, weather permitting, hopefully I don't get rained out like we did in Bama. I wanted to go live in Bama so bad and have some fun with some nighttime shenanigans, but Muncie, I believe, is like blanketed with Wi-Fi. I've used their Wi-Fi down there before, so if I can get the Wi-Fi connection down there out at the field at the end of the month, we'll go live from down there on Saturday night too and have some fun and some night flying and some shenanigans going on for that show too. But we'll be back here next week. I'm not sure what we're going to build next week. I've been trying to debate. I got a few ideas. I can't debate. And then part of me wants to wait until Thursday to see if anything cool from Horizon comes out. But I don't know. I've been really wanting that new decathlon. I saw quite a few of those at BHam Jam, and that's a pretty sick little flyer. But we'll see. Or maybe I'll have a turbine to build by then. Who knows? Who knows? Mike Bird, I start at 9 o'clock usually our time. Sometimes I'm a little later. It just depends on what time we get down the little guy and whatnot. I try to go on after the kids in bed and whatnot. So, but usually right around 9 o'clock. Yeah, thanks, Reckham. Yeah, the frustrating build is right. That was definitely frustrating. That thing's kind of a nightmare. Well, it's not all a nightmare, but definitely those control horns are a nightmare. Anyhow, well, I think I'm going to get cleaned up and wrap it up for tonight. And we'll see you all next week. If you guys have any suggestions on what to build or what to do next week, throw them in the comment section of the video or comment on another video and we'll see what we can make happen. Or if there's anything you guys want to like learn or see how to do, I'm always game for that kind of stuff too. So, yep. Well, fellas, I think we're gonna get out of here for tonight. And we will see you all next week. Hopefully you guys have a good week and decent weather and get out and do some flying. And if you don't, I'll try to do some flying for you. But anyways, we'll see you guys later and have a good night.